Me and wife had to move to take care of her aging mother. We moved to her house. My wife worked for a local nursing home. When she was at work I would bring food and keep my mother-in-law company. Late one night, just after I had made sure the mother-in-law was tucked away for the night, I received a call from my wife. She went on to tell me she was sitting next to one of her residents that has severe dementia. Out of nowhere she starts screaming bloody murder and shaking a wrinkly, disfigured finger across room screaming, "She's dead, she's dead." She was so out of sorts, my wife decided to push her around the building to try and calm her down. "That's why I called you. Is mother okay?" "The last time I checked she was fine, as far as I know she is asleep." "You can check on her in a few hours when you get home," I said. "I will talk to you then. I am going to grab a smoke." As I put away my cell phone, I grabbed my coat and went downstairs to go out the back door. As I'm putting my coat on and getting ready to step out into the early morning fog, I hear heavy footsteps on the stairs, headed up to the top floor. The house has hardwood floors, so you can hear every single step and shuffle. My first thought was, oh, my mother-in-law must have woke up or something. I walk back over to the stairs and yell up some sort of smart-ass remark about her losing her mind. I wait for an answer. I yell up again, "Susan." I wait again, still nothing, and when I'm met with silence I make a swift turn and double time it to the back door. As I reach for the handle I pause and hear rapid footsteps following my escape route pattern on the first floor, through the kitchen and into the dining room, stopping at the upstairs back door, right above me. Now when I say rapid, I mean crazy, crazy fast. That inhuman kind of speed that gives you chills in all the scary movies. I yanked open the sliding door, quickly stumbled out, and slammed the door shut behind me. I ran to my car as quickly as I could, grabbed a smoke and began to puff as hard as I could. I faced the kitchen window. Stared for just a second or two, and noticed one side of the curtains pulled back just a little. I begin to get a new wave of chills just as I see them thrown back down. Needless to say I called my wife again. I've never been so scared in my life. She left work early coming home to check on her mother. Nothing was amiss, no one in the house but her mother sound asleep, all the doors locked and secured, so in a nutshell, I was the nut. The next day her mother passed away, the coroner came out to pick up the body, and my wife just sat on the bed crying for most of the night. I decided to fix her something to eat. As I brought my wife the food I sat beside her. She was in a better mood at this point. This is something she has expected. My wife began to eat and I tried to talk about a number of topics to get her mind off of what just happened. My wife was ready for another drink and the light went out, as I got up to try to turn it back on. Blindly, I tripped over something cold and hard. Out of nowhere, a cold, small hand touched my bare leg, squeezing and rubbing it up and down, as if it, like me, was trying to find a guide in the dark. Out of fear I asked, "Who is it?" and a feminine, childlike voice answered, "It's me," and giggled playfully. Shortly after, the lights came back. I was in one corner of the pitch, while my wife was over on the bed smiling and pointing, and there was no trace of whatever thing had been next to me. This is when I decided it was time to move. Stay paranoid, my friends.